Darnell Nurse, who's ready for the challenge, but the coaches will start the two third lines. Tonight we're underway. Jason Dickinson against Ryan McLeod with the Hawks controlling off the opening draw. Jack Louis Jean with you at Rogers Place. A steal and a quick chance by Dickinson, who's already tied his career high with 9 goals on the season. He'll get another chance against McLeod. Steps in, out, and a shot fought off by Alex Vlasic. We had a little incident with him, our own Gene Principe, that I'm sure we'll share with you later on.
I saw you guys talking to him.
Oh, yeah. Here's Bedard off the stretch. Quick shot, and he scores! Over the left shoulder of Stuart Skinner. And Connor Bedard has his 12th of the year. Chicago strikes first. It's 1-0, and one of the men they came to see is on the board.
How fast he can get this puck off. Not only the quickness, the power, but the accuracy. Takes the outlet pass, goes underneath the stick of that code, who closes quick. So it looks like he has him, pushes him to the backhand, but he brings it backhand to forehand, and it's a lightning fast release. Watch this, forehand bend, up over top of the glove of Stuart Skinner. The point from the outlet pass in the defensive zone sends Bedard in.
Well, that time he didn't need it to be loaded at all. McLeod with control of the puck for Edmonton. A blast by Ceci, a save, Rosick, a rebound loose, and just sitting outside the blue paint. Controlled by Evan Bouchard. Whipped up the right-hand side, McDavid cuts in, shoots, and that was a glove save for Peter Mrazek. Similar type of release.
They went head-to-head there again, so we're going to watch for that matchup. And already Luke Richardson has thrown a different line on the ice.
Dickinson beaten off the draw, shot deflected off the side of the net, Hyman. Crowd thought it was in. It clipped the side of the net off the mid-air swipe by Zach Hyman. A drop off. And fed down low by Crevier, who, by the way, picked up a second assist on the goal scored by Bedard. And now a centering pass, wide open, Foligno denied point blank by Stuart Skinner with nearly 8 minutes gone by. The key is they've gotten quality minutes out of Joey Anderson, the third member of that line, and really a journeyman who's kind of bounced around. Lead pass, left-hand side, wrist shot off the rush, and a save made by Peter Mrazek against the activating Brett Kulak. Vinny Desharnais off his back foot. Radish cross ice. Connor Murphy steps up. Shot from distance by Johnson. Kicked out by Skinner. Johnson, of course, 3 Stanley Cup finals, 2 championships with Tampa. Warren Fogle working in. Went down. Thought he was high stick. 2-on-1. Johnson, the trailer, Beauvillier. And then Radish couldn't finish. Turned into a 3-on-1. Radish put it in front. Came right back at him. CC and Brown help him out. All of a sudden, Draisaitl breaks free. Tracked by Zaitsev, the veteran. Here's Kane, a wrist shot fought off by Mrazek, who again has been red hot. At one point, Louis stopped 86 shots in a row. Kurashev, left wing, and that's grabbed up high by goaltender Stuart Skinner. Lucas Reichel on the puck, turned it over. Evan Bouchard the steal, the clear to center. Nugent Hopkins rolls it in for McDavid, back in front. Nugent Hopkins scores the tying goal. His 6th from McDavid. And Edmonton caught Chicago in a matchup the Hawks don't want any part of.
Just a little backhand sauce onto the tape right here. He takes this outlet pass, gives it to McDavid. He knows he has the speed. You can see both guys watching McDavid on the entry into the zone. Both Hawk players. It leaves Ryan Nugent-Hopkins open. A beautiful little pass onto his tape. And then a quick backhand to forehand elevation up over top of the blocker.
Dickinson trying to create for Foligno, who's got the puck. Rifles along the ice. Skinner kicked it out. The outlet to Derek Ryan, and he's able to fight through Phillips. Long at the puck. Murphy broke it up, and a steal by Phillips sent ahead for Foligno. He'll gain the line. Oh, beautiful try move around Desharnais. Only to be stopped on the backhand by Stuart Skinner. Some move by Foligno, the longtime captain in Columbus. Kurashev shot fought off by the leather of Skinner. And the rebound clear. Off the dump in, Skinner up the right-hand side. Brown fighting through traffic. Leon Draisaitl with Kane. Shoots this time, and Mrazek slides to his right to make a nifty save.
Draisaitl's had some looks. He elected to pass in the first 2-on-1 he had earlier in this period. This time, takes a real good look, but it's the hustle to get to that puck. It's bouncing. He steals it from 2.
You played your 400th game in Chicago. Oh, here's a man who fell down. Dickinson with an opportunity. Rifles on net and a save. Skinner.
So that's 15, 16, 17, turning 18-year-old year. Pretty impressive. There's 20-year-olds in that league.
Quick steal and a denial of Tyler Johnson by Stuart Skinner, we were talking about earlier. Entwistle stumbles, bumps it away from McLeod, but Ceci will jump up on this puck, shoot it, and a save made by Peter Mrazek.
And defend you a little more aggressively. Make him track back, make him play around the net.
And you said that from the top of the show.
Yep.
You felt the forecheck would be key. Here's Kulak trying to finish the check with Derek Ryan in support. In front, score! Right on cue! Sam Gagner makes it 2-1 Edmonton as the Oilers do go to work and convert.
What a beautiful little pass and a beautiful finish from Sam Gagner. You mentioned it. Kulak, the defenseman, says, you know what, I got some wheels. He gets in, finishes the check. That doesn't allow Grenier to get this puck out of the zone. Second support. Great job by Derek Ryan to fish this puck out of the backhand by Gagner. But this is where the Oilers will have success. I know they scored on a transitional goal, but it was with speed.
And all 8 goals that night.
Incredible night, eh? Just unbelievable.
8-4 was the final. Got a call from Gretzky after. Shot by Murphy from distance. Berashev will skate into this puck with 20 seconds left in the period. Fire a pass out. Dropped by Foligno. Drive from distance. Save made. Who opened the game scoring. The Oilers taking a 2-1 lead on Sam Gagner's 4th of the year. Derek Ryan, the lone assist. Kulak created the goal. Tour in Hartford, long-time coach in the league after a long career himself in the NHL, 800 games plus. A big hard hit by Murphy on and Beauvillier. Good net front coverage, but a lazy clearing attempt. Knocked down by Ceci and one-time wide by Nurse. Hammered by Kane to save Mrazek.
In a blink, you mean?
Here's McDavid dropping it off. Bouchard back to McDavid in front. Backhander denied. What a save made by Peter Mrazek, and that was a terrific look.
I think Hyman was surprised that puck bounced out to him.
Absolutely stoned Zach Hyman. McDavid.
I mean, just monsters. And Crevier had a good conversation with him this morning, talking about watching Hal Gill as a youngster in Quebec growing up and for the Canadians, and also Brandon Carlo for Boston. He said he was a guy that he really studied and wanted to play the way he plays.
Leon Draisaitl deflected off the stick of Zaitsev and in, and Edmonton catches a break for a 3-1 lead. That's 12 for Draisaitl.
Little chip into the zone at the forecheck by Foegele. Just talked about it. Win a puck battle, it'll blow the wheel in front of the net by Draisaitl, but it's the secondary person that comes in. Gagner keeps the play alive, and as he tries to go back to Gagner, backdoor right-handed shot, goes off of Zaitsev. It was a real good attempt. If you look, you're going to see Gagner kind of come into the picture. That's 30s, and you're not going to be the voice of reason, so it'll take some time before he develops that, where he's maybe a little more talkative, but he does like to chatter a bit. Dove for that one.
Nugent Hopkins to drop it back for Bouchard. Leon Draisaitl smacked one in off Zaitsev in the second period, and now a deflection by Hyman from McDavid. Perfectly executed, no chance Mrazek. 4-1 Edmonton on Hyman's team-leading 16th.
With the shot mentality of McDavid early on in the power play, a couple of shots, gets the box to settle in, and they're really not looking to press her. They're just trying to take cross-seam passes away, but what that allows is McDavid to be a little more aggressive, and he takes the outside to inside around Foligno, and then the perfect pass through Connor Murphy right to the tape of Zach Hyman.
Special teams and goaltending. Now a man slips. Connor Brown looking for his first of the year, and that shot stayed out. Bedard slipped. Brown again, and that one glistened off the goalpost, I believe. That might have kissed iron. Nice drop by Entwistle, but it's neutralized by McDavid's backtracking, and Hyman's able to squeeze around Phillips. Head for the net. Shot. And that's held by Mrazek. And this will be the 7th time in 8 games the Oilers hold an opponent 27 shots or less. They win going away 4-1. Bedard has the game's first goal, but Edmonton the next 4.